What's going on, guys?
Hey Jake, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Joe Icona with GoBlackKnights.com. Nice to meet you. First of all, you guys had a couple practices now in full pads, I believe. How's that going? Are you guys full contact or just block no tackle, or what's been going on the last couple days?
Yeah, we've been mixing it up. We've been in shells and full gear. We've been, tagging off on the hip. We've been going to the ground in a few separate drills, really just enjoying the process.
Good. And the backfield is pretty deep this year at Army, pretty loaded. Kanye Udo, Hayden Reed, you, a number of others, AJ Williams, I believe, and plus some of the young talent coming in from the prep school and kind of, just like you graduating on up from the plebe class into your second year. So tell me a little bit about the running back room, kind of the chemistry you guys have, and how I know I talked with Coach Worley last week a little bit about how he's kind of tailoring the offense to meet all of your unique skill sets.
Yeah, I think we're a very tight unit for sure. I think we all have different skill sets and different weapons for sure. We can do different things, but together a unit, we're definitely really tight, and close. We definitely love each other for sure.
Good stuff. And what would, you're obviously known as like the bull of the group, kind of the power runner, Jacoby Buchanan 2.0 or whatever you want to call it. What would you say are some of your unique skill sets? And second part of that question, which will be my last question, is what's the number one thing you're trying to improve over the next couple of weeks as you get ready for the season?
You gotcha. That's a great question. Definitely just trying to improve fundamentally overall in all aspects of my game for sure. I'm just very grateful for the opportunity that I've been given. I have great coaching from Coach Powers. I'm just going to take the opportunity and run with it. Very grateful.
Thanks, Jake.
Hey, Jake, Ken Kreitzer with Cam Vets Media. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, good. Hey, I just was looking at your record, and you had a stellar high school career, 4,024 yards, 61 touchdowns. Is that correct?
That is correct.
What is it like for you when you've had a superlative high school career to go to college football, which is a level is so many levels up, and the competition is so much more difficult?
I'd say coming from like small town Montana, there's definitely a change of pace as you go from high school to college. And I think it just takes a lot of time and patience to acclimate to that change. But, you eventually get there for sure.
Do you find it's just the speed of the game is faster, players are bigger, stronger? What's different when you get to the college level?
You pretty much summed it up overall. I mean, it's usually the star of each town, kind of ends up going to collegiate level and, everyone's good. Everyone can play ball and, everyone's bigger, faster, stronger, and, just a lot of talent for sure.
And you got in 3 games last year and had a carry. I think it was against Holy Cross. Tell us a little bit about how you build on what you've done so far to really have a very productive season.
Yeah, as I said, I was very grateful for the experience I got last year. I think moving forward, I'm just gonna, take whatever comes at me and do the best I can.
And I see you play at 255. Is that about where you want to be this year?
Yep, that's about where I'm at right now and expect to be. Yeah.
Well, you'll be that's a very strong fullback position. Great to see you.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Hi, Jake.
Go
Ken
back. Yeah.
McMillan with the Times Herald Record.
Hi, Ken. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Jake, you were known as being a blocking back, but you had a taste of ball carrying in high school and all. What are the plans for Jake Rendina this year?
I think definitely just run the ball, block, pretty much just be whatever they need me to be. And I'm excited.
How much of an advantage was it that you got some playing time last year as a freshman?
I think experience is a lot, in the game of college football. And I think that experience, the energy, the excitement that comes, with your first play, um, you know, I'm just grateful for that experience. And, with that comes, more expectations and such, and we'll see what happens.
I know you had a good spring ball. What is it that you wanted to work on in your game? And do you think you're starting to achieve it here in preseason camp?
Yeah, I think I wanted to work through my speed through the mesh, ball security fundamentals. We do that every day, and I think I've got a lot of work in at that. And yeah,
Tell me about living in Big Sky country.
yeah, it's definitely the last best place. I miss home for sure, but I'm 10 toes down. I'm here right now, so that's all I'm thinking about.
Did you follow college football as a kid? And if so, whom?
Yeah, the Montana State, the Bobcats, and the Montana Grizzlies. I just grew up playing football, living football, breathing football. So I really just watched pretty much all the football I could, played all the football I could, just like everybody else.
What kind of season do you want for yourself this year?
Whatever comes my way, I'm just grateful for it. So whatever it is, it is.
Thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
Hey Jake, it's Sal from Black Man Nation. How you doing?
Doing well, Sal. How are you?
Good. Just a question. Are you spend any time like after practice or before practice getting the extra reps in outside of the sessions with the team this summer or even in the off season?
Yeah, I think as a position group, we've definitely taken some time outside of the planned practices, got some reps in, working our mesh, working speed through bags and such. As a group, we've definitely done that together.
How many times do you think, maybe this is an odd question, but how many times do you think you work on the mesh in a day or a practice period? Are you talking like 50 times or you think even more?
Yeah, I think there's always set times for individual drills during a practice that as a B-back unit, we'll go through all our fundamentals as a running back. And outside of that, we'll just do a little bit extra, nothing crazy, but just really honing on our skills.
Your offense that you played in the high school was much different than what you're playing in right now, or?
Yeah, we kind of tapered to my skills for sure. We did a little under center stuff, but we were mainly a spread offense.
So the mesh was new to you when you came to Army, or no?
Yeah, we worked on it at prep, and it was pretty new to me. But going into it now, almost 3 years now, I think, you start to become second nature, for sure.
No doubt. I appreciate it, Jake. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks, Jack.